Can I pick three? Okay, probably my three favorite movies are The Third Man, Shadow of a Doubt, which is a Hitchcock movie, also starring that amazing Joseph Cotten and Teresa Wright, and A Bridge Over the River Kwai, which is directed by David Lean, which is, I think, one of the best war pictures ever made. Well, this summer I saw WALL-E, and I thought that was great. Mozart. I have a kind of complicated relationship with music. It's very difficult for me to listen to anything with words because it interferes with my own thought processes. So I tend to like classical music. There's two I would like to have dinner with. One would be Lewis Carroll, who wrote Alice in Wonderland, and the other would be the person we know as William Shakespeare, because then I could really find out who had written Shakespeare's plays. Well, if I could pick, and by picking I had all the training just sort of downloaded into my brain that I would need, I think another thing I would like doing would be being an astronomer or studying outer space. Yes, I have two very important cats named Zorro and Zabel. They were feral kittens living in our backyard in Connecticut, and we either rescued or abducted them, depending on how you view it. I would give part of it to charity, and I would put the rest in savings so that later in my life, if perchance no one is buying my books, I can still be a writer. You know, there's not a whole lot of things I want. I mean, the only thing I really buy much of are books. I think the best present I ever received was a couple years into the Gregor series for Christmas. My husband got me this large black wooden Balinese bat. And it's Aries, basically, and it hangs up in the window of our kitchen. It's quite big, and then sometimes we also have a small stuffed spider and this weird rubber cockroach, and sometimes they ride up on his back. My favorite subject was always English. When I was young, say in the middle reader age and whatnot, I read A Wrinkle in Time, and that blew me away. I haven't had any visitations from the Hunger Games characters yet, but around about book 4 in the Underland Chronicles, the Gregor books, the characters did start showing up. I would choose Rip Red, who is the lead rat in the Underland Chronicles. Okay, now my answer would have been different before I researched the Hunger Games and knew very little about survival, but now I've read my big stack of survival books. I think I would take matches, a limitless supply of drinking water, and a really amazingly incredible survival book.